Hello and welcome back to the recap on Women's Football Talk. What a weekend of drama we've had up and down across the leagues. We've had titles decided in European leagues and relegations confirmed, and absolute drama here in England as well, right down to the last minute. So let's have a look at the weekend's results in full. So let's start off here as we always do in England, and it was the Manchester derby that took centre stage on Sunday evening after we had the London derby earlier on in the weekend, and Manchester United managed to come away as the victors, beating Manchester City by 2-1. Mark Skinner's side got off to the perfect start within a couple of minutes. Hayley Ladd with a wonderful strike past Ellie Roebuck, who just watched it go past her, and there was nothing she could have done even if she jumped and stretched for it. I think it was always a wonderful strike from Hayley Ladd, so it's always going to be hard for her. Then as the game went on, United continued to show their dominance for a strong period of time. Manchester City then grew into the game. However, a bit of misjudgment from Ellie Roebuck as she was sent off just before half-time for taking out Nikita Paris, and that meant Manchester City had to play the rest of the game with 10 players, with defender Layla Wahabi being sacrificed for substitute keeper Kiara Keaton. Obviously Man City then get a goal as well, and Philippa Agundar with a cross/shot type thing, and it was really awkward. I think no keeper was going to save it, just how much it looped over Mary Earps and went into the back of the net. And that goal with like 20 minutes to go really gave Man City some confidence that they could try and take a point, if not snatch victory from United, and obviously keep their Champions League hopes alive. However, in the 92nd minute, a set piece comes in. Vilda Risa knocks it down to Lucia Garcia, and the Spanish forward puts it into the back of the net to seal all 3 points for Manchester United, and now has confirmed their spot in the Champions League for next season. Obviously, it all depends on where they finish this coming weekend to decide where they go in at next season's competition. But yeah, a good win for Manchester United, and because of other results elsewhere, it means we now have to wait until this weekend for the WSL title to be decided. The other big game involving the top four was obviously Chelsea versus Arsenal from Kingsmeadow, and Chelsea ran out 2-0 winners, Guru Wrighton and Magdalena Eriksson with the goals. Two fairly easy goals for Emma Hayes' side in the end after some poor defending from Arsenal. Obviously the first one comes over to the right hand side from a set piece. Guru Wrighton completely unmarked at the back post, and she managed to just to get some sort of contact on it, and then it goes past Manuela Zinsberger, and then Magdalena Eriksson again, another set piece coming in, she gets up highest and knocks it past Zinsberger in goal. Arsenal did have a penalty in the game themselves, which Katie McCabe took, and she missed it wide right of the goal. However, it just wasn't to be for Arsenal in that performance, because they just got completely dominated by Chelsea. However, with that Manchester United result, they are effectively into the Champions League next season, unless they were to lose dramatically on the last day of the season to Aston Villa and Man City, who win their last game of the season and have an 11-goal swing. So it's all but mathematically secure for Arsenal in the Champions League. For Chelsea and Manchester United, the final day going to the title race, 55 points for Chelsea, and 53 points for Manchester United. United know that they have to beat Liverpool and hope that Chelsea lose against Reading so that they can be crowned champions. Otherwise, it will be Chelsea's title for a fourth time in a row. Quick look at the other results in the WSL. Tottenham beat Reading to confirm their safety. Everton beat Brighton by 2-1. Aston Villa and Liverpool played out a 3-3 draw, and Leicester City lost 2-1 to West Ham United, which means Reading haven't been relegated yet. Again, relegation comes down to this weekend. Obviously, like I said, Reading needing a win against Chelsea and hope that Leicester lose to confirm that they survive. Otherwise, it will be Kelly Chambers' side that go down. Elsewhere, let's have a look at the European leagues now. And over in Germany, dramatic winner for VfL Wolfsburg against Meppen. They were losing for a period of time 2-1 to the side towards the bottom of the table. However, a goal in stoppage time from Alexander Pop excuse me, gave Wolfsburg the victory, 3-2 victory, and that means the title race in Germany again goes to the final day after Bayern Munich dropped points earlier on in the weekend, drawing 0-0 with Bayer Leverkusen. Eintracht Frankfurt beat Turbine Potsdam 3-0, and that has confirmed their place in next season's Champions League. Again, they can still technically catch Wolfsburg, so it's down to positioning where we'll find out what round they go in. Elsewhere, Hoffenheim beat Werder Bremen by 4-0. Cologne beat Freiburg 3-1, and Essen versus Duisburg finished in a 0-0 draw. Over in Spain now, and Barcelona's 64 game unbeaten run has come to an end after they lost 2-1 to Madrid's CFF. That is their first loss since June 2021 when they lost to Atletico Madrid, so no unbeaten season there. But on the slight positive news, Alexia Putellas scored her first goal back for Barcelona, obviously after missing the long period of time with her ACL injury. Elsewhere, Real Madrid were held to a 1-1 draw with Real Sociedad on Friday, and there were wins for Sevilla, Atletico Madrid, Sporting Puebla and Levante, and then the other games, so Athletic Club versus Villarreal finished in a draw. And Alaves versus Alhama also finished in a draw, and that result for Alaves and Alhama confirmed both sides' relegation to the second division over in Spain. Penultimately in France, and Lyon have won their 16th title after they beat PSG by 1-0. Signé Brun with the winner very late on for Sonia Bompasta's side. Great header as well from the Danish international to confirm Lyon as league champions there. Elsewhere, Paris FC beat Soyo Charente 5-2, and that result means that Soyo Charente have been relegated to the second division of France. Elsewhere, Stade Rennes beat Dijon by 3-1, Guingamp beat Rodez 2-1, Bordeaux and Fleury played out a 1-1 draw, and Montpellier beat Le Havre by 2-1. So the penultimate relegation place in France is still to be decided, and again that will come down to the final weekend. And then finally in Italy, AS Roma beat Inter Milan by 2-1, as at the end of the game they lifted the trophy. Elsewhere, Sampdoria beat Parma by 3-0. That result means that Parma have been relegated from the Italian top division to the second division. Elsewhere, Pomigliano beat Como by 1-0, and Fiorentina beat Juventus by 4-2. So that is all the weekend's results from the European leagues. Again, some of the leagues now have finished, so Spain has finished for the season. Germany and England will be finishing this weekend. So we are coming down to the final stretch of the season. So that is it for this week. We'll be back later on this week for the rundown as we look ahead to another busy weekend, as we have titles that will be decided this weekend in England and in Germany as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on a video of ours, and that you're following us on Twitter and on Instagram for all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. In the meantime, we'll see you soon.